Hi, Alan Shimel, DevOps.com, here live from InterConnect in Las Vegas. I'm here with Chris Lazzaro of IBM. Chris, welcome.
Hi, Alan.
How's InterConnect doing for you so far?
It's going great. We've got a lot of stuff coming out on the Bluemix Garage method, and this is IBM's method for teaching customers how to innovate at the speed of a startup, but manage the scale and complexity and quality required for enterprise using DevOps practices.
Great. And actually, Chris, I interviewed Rachel
Yeah.
uh, 2 weeks ago on the Garage Method, on the Bluemix Garage Method. I was on the expo floor last night. And I think it's important to mention that, this is not, it's never going to be finished, right? It's always an ongoing, evolving sort of process method. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a method. And, in speaking to Rachel, she really emphasized that with me. What do you see as coming down in terms of future innovations, future evolution of the Bluemix Garage method?
Well, yeah, the method itself, we follow our DevOps processes as well. So we got our MVP out last year in October, but we continue to add content to the site, add more capabilities around the tracks, and we're adding tracks for Watson and IoT, and those will really show how DevOps is unique for the type of application you're building. So whether you're building a mobile app or an API economy app or a Watson app, what are the unique things you need to take into consideration as you build that app and do DevOps? So our site is doing continuous delivery and of content as well as features coming out.
Sure. Now, Chris, InterConnect is really one of the first major shows where we're seeing the Bluemix Garage method being demonstrated. Future plans to have it at other conferences, exhibits as well?
Yeah, one of the things we're doing here at InterConnect is rolling out a series of workshops where we walk you through the phases of the DevOps method. So it starts with design thinking. And so we go through a design thinking workshop. We've got designers there. We talk about understanding your personas, having what do you need to do to address their pain points and build a minimum viable product. So that's our design thinking workshop. Then we go into how can you code, deliver, and run your application in the cloud. And in that workshop, customers will actually set up a continuous delivery pipeline. They'll see the benefits of test-driven development. And by the end of it, they'll have a running application in Bluemix.
Pretty cool.
And then we go into manage and learn. So from that app that we deployed, how do we manage it to a high level of quality using tools for monitoring and alerting when there's an issue, as well as adding analytics so that you can learn from your users as they interact with the app. So from end to end, we really want to show how can you go from idea to production as fast as possible, and that's really one of our goals in DevOps is increasing innovation.
Yes. So, Chris, speaking of innovation, open enterprise, open technology, that I like to point out when I'm talking to folks about IBM's Bluemix Garage method is it's not just open code in terms of open source. It's actually open methodology, open process, if you will. And, when we talk about open, we tend to focus on the bits and the bytes, what language is it in, what license is it under. But it's more than just, or at least IBM's Bluemix Garage method is more than just the software tools. There's really an open methodology that talks about your culture and everything else.
Right. One of the things that a lot of customers get concerned about as they're adopting the cloud or looking at increasing innovation is, do they have to drop all the tools that they're using today, learn a whole new set of tools, stop work for 6 months, and then they can start doing DevOps in the cloud? And that's definitely not the case. We really promote the idea of an open tool chain where you can plug in the tools you're using today, and they can integrate with the IBM tools and enable that continuous delivery and monitoring and management in the cloud. So certainly you don't have to retool everything, and you can pick and choose the best of breed as you're building your tool chain for your DevOps.
Excellent. So, Chris, it sounds like IBM's Bluemix Garage method is a hit here at InterConnect, but its future is still in front of it.
Yep, definitely so.
Well, we'll revisit with you later. You've been on our podcast and on our site before, so we'll check back in with you later.
Thanks, Alan.
Okay. This is Alan Shimel for DevOps.com with Chris Lazzaro of IBM live from Las Vegas InterConnect 2016.